It's a beautiful day we've had. Just checking in with you. In fact, if you weren't watching the news, you would think that everything was right with the world. And from time to time, we need to do that. But I know that isolation can bring anxiety and fear for a lot of people, and maybe you feel a little of that too. Well, many of you joined us on Sunday, and that was fun, our first ever worship at home. You either clicked here from Facebook or you got our email. And I also heard people that called their neighbors, making sure that people who were isolated did not feel alone. So I want to encourage you to keep doing that. We're doing a series called Distracted, and we're preparing for Easter, which is a time of hope and resurrection and of new life. Last week was about pride. Pride keeps us from listening, not only to God and His Word, but it keeps us from listening to other people who also have wisdom to tell us during difficult times. I like to read ahead. On Mondays, I read Mark 14 today, verses 66 to 72. And that's the passage we'll look at next week. We'll talk about being distracted by fear. And our goal is that we would cultivate faith in our lives, encourage it to grow, and that we would focus on practical ways that we can not only survive, but also thrive during a time of separation. Also read Nehemiah chapter 8 today, and Nehemiah gathered the people of God together at a difficult time in their lives. They were building a wall around the city, which at that time was very important for protection and for safety. And they ran into a lot of trouble because people opposed the building of the wall, and it was hard work. But Nehemiah gathered the people together and had Ezra the priest read God's word to them. It says they read from daybreak until noon, and the people listened intently. And then at the end of that time, he said, "Don't be discouraged, because the joy of the Lord is your strength." And that's my prayer for you, that the joy of the Lord would be your strength as you listen to God's word this week.